Welcome to the Wise Senior, your go-to channel for smart aging, health, and vitality after 60. Let me ask you something. Have you been feeling more sluggish lately? Constipated? You're not alone. As we age, our digestion slows down. But that doesn't mean constipation has to become a regular part of life. In fact, 99% of constipation can be improved naturally, just by eating the right foods. Today I'm going to share 5 powerful, fiber-rich, gut-friendly foods that can help you stay regular without relying on harsh laxatives. Stick around until the end. You might be surprised to find the solution is already sitting in your kitchen. Prunes, nature's gentle laxative. Let's begin with one of the most trusted natural remedies for constipation. Prunes, they've been called nature's laxative for generations, and for good reason. These small, dark, slightly wrinkled fruits might not look impressive at first glance, but don't be fooled by their humble appearance. Prunes are one of the most effective and gentle ways to get your digestive system back on track, especially for those of us over 60. What makes prunes so powerful? It all comes down to 2 things: fiber and sorbitol. Each serving of prunes is packed with dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber helps absorb water and forms a gel-like substance in the gut, which softens stool and encourages smooth movement through the intestines. Insoluble fiber, on the other hand, adds bulk and helps move waste along more efficiently. But it doesn't stop there. Prunes also contain sorbitol, a naturally occurring sugar alcohol that acts as a mild, natural laxative. Sorbitol draws water into the colon, helping to soften stools even further and stimulating the bowels gently. Unlike over-the-counter laxatives, which often come with side effects like cramping, urgency, or even dependency, prunes offer a gentle and sustainable solution. They work with your body, not against it. Over time, they help you build a more regular, dependable digestive rhythm without relying on harsh chemicals or short-term fixes. Consider the story of Walter, a 74-year-old retired engineer. For nearly a decade, Walter dealt with chronic constipation. He tried it all: fiber powders, laxative teas, even prescription options. Some helped a little, but nothing gave him consistent relief. He often felt bloated, tired, and sluggish. After one too many restless nights, he visited a new primary care physician who suggested something surprisingly simple. Try eating prunes every day, just a few to start. Skeptical but willing to give it a shot, Walter added 4 prunes to his breakfast routine, chopped into his oatmeal, with a little cinnamon and warm milk. The results were noticeable within just a few days. His bloating reduced, he began having more regular bowel movements, and most importantly, he started to feel like himself again. He no longer needed to rely on laxatives, and the discomfort that used to define his mornings slowly disappeared. One of the reasons prunes are especially helpful for older adults is that digestion naturally slows with age. The muscles in our gastrointestinal tract can weaken, and we may become less physically active or drink less water, both of which contribute to constipation. Prunes help counter these changes by stimulating the gut and drawing in moisture, making digestion smoother and less effortful. But prunes don't just benefit digestion, they're also rich in antioxidants, vitamins like vitamin K and potassium, and compounds that support bone health. In fact, some studies suggest that regular prune consumption may help reduce bone loss in postmenopausal women. So not only are they helping you go, but they're also contributing to long-term health in other ways. Incorporating prunes into your routine is easy. You can eat them as a simple mid-morning or evening snack. Add chopped prunes to oatmeal, yogurt, or cottage cheese. Blend them into smoothies for a natural sweetness and fiber boost. Use them in baking. Swap them in place of raisins or chop them into muffins and breads. Just 3 to 5 prunes a day is enough to see noticeable results, but consistency is key. Make them a regular part of your diet, and you'll be supporting your digestive system in a natural, nutritious way. And if you're worried about the sugar content, yes, prunes are naturally sweet, but they have a low glycemic index, which means they don't spike your blood sugar like other sweet snacks might. Their high fiber content helps slow down sugar absorption, making them a safe option for most seniors, even those with diabetes, though it's always wise to consult your doctor if you have concerns. If you're someone who's been struggling with constipation, or just wants to feel lighter, less bloated, and more energized, prunes might be the solution you didn't realize you needed. Simple, affordable, and backed by science, they've stood the test of time for a reason. So go ahead, Give prunes a place at your table. Your gut and your overall health will thank you for it. Chia seeds, tiny but mighty. Chia seeds may be tiny, but when it comes to digestive health, they are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your daily routine. Especially for adults over 60 who experience more frequent bloating, constipation, or irregular digestion, chia seeds offer a natural, gentle, and surprisingly effective solution. What makes chia seeds so effective? It's their unique ability to absorb liquid and transform into a gel-like texture. When soaked, each seed can absorb up to 10-12 times its weight in water, forming a soft gel that adds bulk and moisture to your stool. This helps food and waste move more smoothly through the digestive system, reducing the likelihood of constipation and supporting overall gut function. But their benefits don't stop there. Chia seeds are packed with soluble fiber, which acts like a sponge in your intestines, drawing in water, slowing digestion slightly in a good way, and helping your body process nutrients more efficiently. Soluble fiber also helps regulate blood sugar, support heart health, and keep you feeling full longer, which can help reduce unnecessary snacking or overeating. Let's take a look at Marjorie, a 69-year-old retired librarian who had dealt with irregular digestion for much of her life. After menopause, she noticed her symptoms had worsened: bloating after meals, sluggish bowel movements, and discomfort that left her feeling constantly tired. She tried a few fiber supplements, but often experienced gas and cramping. Then a friend in her walking group suggested chia seeds. Skeptical at first, Marjorie began with just 1 tablespoon of soaked chia mixed into her morning yogurt. To her surprise, within 3 or 4 days, she started noticing a real difference. Her digestion became more regular, the bloating eased, and she felt less heavy and more comfortable throughout the day. Best of all, she wasn't dealing with the side effects she had from other fiber supplements. It was gentle, natural, and incredibly effective. Stories like Marjorie's are common. Chia seeds are particularly helpful for older adults because they provide fiber in a form that the body can use gradually and efficiently, without the harsh stimulation that some laxatives create. As we age, our metabolism and digestive tract naturally slow down. The colon can become less efficient at moving waste, and many people become less active or drink less water, which makes constipation worse. Chia seeds help correct that by increasing stool bulk, softening waste, and improving gut motility. How should you use chia seeds for best results? The key is soaking them first. Dry chia seeds can absorb water from your digestive tract and may cause bloating or discomfort if consumed in large amounts dry. But when soaked in liquid for 10 to 15 minutes, they begin forming that gel-like texture that makes them so beneficial. Here are a few easy ways to incorporate them into your diet. Chia pudding. Mix 3 tablespoons of chia seeds with 1 cup of milk, dairy or plant-based. Stir well and let sit for a few hours or overnight. Add fruit or cinnamon for flavor. Smoothies. Add 1 tablespoon of soaked chia to your morning smoothie for a fiber-rich boost that also helps thicken the drink. Oatmeal. Stir soaked chia into your warm oatmeal or porridge for added texture and nutrition. Yogurt or cereal. Sprinkle a spoonful into your bowl, but remember to soak them first or let them sit in the liquid for several minutes. Baking. You can even bake with chia by mixing them into muffin or bread recipes. Another advantage of chia seeds is that they are virtually tasteless, which makes them incredibly easy to use. You won't even notice them in most dishes, but your digestive system certainly will. From a nutrition standpoint, chia seeds are not just about fiber. They also contain omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, magnesium, iron, and antioxidants, nutrients that support not only digestion, but also heart health, bone strength, and cognitive function. For seniors who may face age-related nutritional gaps, chia seeds are an easy way to boost overall health in one simple step. It's important to remember that with any high-fiber food, hydration is essential. Because chia absorbs so much liquid, always make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. This helps the fiber do its job without causing discomfort. If you're just starting out, begin with 1 tablespoon per day, then gradually increase to 2 tablespoons if your body responds well. Give your digestive system time to adjust, though most people notice benefits within just a few days. In summary, chia seeds are a tiny food with tremendous benefits, particularly for older adults looking to naturally relieve constipation and support digestive wellness. They're affordable, widely available, and incredibly easy to prepare. If you've been relying on fiber powders or occasional laxatives and want something more natural, chia seeds might be exactly what your body needs. Just a spoonful a day can help you feel lighter, more energized, and more comfortable without harsh chemicals or side effects. So the next time you're at the grocery store, pick up a small bag of chia seeds and give them a try. Your gut will thank you, and so will your overall well-being. Oatmeal, comforting and powerful oatmeal, isn't just a warm and comforting breakfast. It's one of the most powerful natural allies for your digestive health, particularly when it comes to relieving constipation. If you're over 60 and struggling with irregularity, bloating, or the discomfort of slow digestion, incorporating oatmeal into your daily routine could be one of the simplest and most effective steps you take. What makes oatmeal so special? It's rich in soluble fiber, particularly a type called beta-glucan. This form of fiber works by absorbing water and forming a soft, gel-like texture inside your digestive tract. That gel helps to soften stool, add bulk, and make it easier for waste to move through the intestines. In other words, oatmeal helps keep things flowing, naturally and gently. As we age, our digestive systems tend to slow down. Muscles in the colon don't contract as efficiently, and things like dehydration, reduced physical activity, and medications can all contribute to constipation. That's where oatmeal shines. It acts like a gentle broom sweeping waste through the colon without harsh chemicals, side effects, or discomfort. Let's look at the story of Lawrence, a 74-year-old retired mechanic who, like many others his age, had begun dealing with sluggish digestion. For years, he stuck with his usual breakfast of toast and coffee, quick and familiar, but not particularly helpful for his gut. After a conversation with his doctor, he decided to make one small change, swapping his toast for a bowl of oatmeal each morning. Within a week, Lawrence began to notice the difference. His bowel movements became more regular, his bloating eased, and he felt less sluggish during the day. "I didn't expect something so simple to work so well," he said. "I just have my oatmeal with some berries and cinnamon now, and it's made a big difference in how I feel." Oatmeal doesn't just help with digestion, it comes with a wide range of other health benefits too. The beta-glucan in oats has been shown to lower LDL bad cholesterol, helping to reduce the risk of heart disease. It also helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, which is particularly important for older adults managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity. Another bonus, oatmeal helps keep you feeling full longer, reducing the temptation to snack on less healthy options between meals. This can be especially helpful for seniors trying to manage their weight or reduce unhealthy cravings throughout the day. But one of the best things about oatmeal is how versatile and easy it is to prepare. Whether you have time to cook on the stovetop or need something quicker, oatmeal fits into nearly every lifestyle. Traditional stovetop oats: cook old-fashioned rolled oats with water or milk for a warm, hearty bowl. Add fruit like bananas or blueberries for sweetness and extra fiber. Quick oats, microwave-friendly, and ready in minutes. Choose plain varieties to avoid added sugars. Overnight oats: mix oats with milk or yogurt, let them soak in the fridge overnight, and enjoy a ready-to-eat meal in the morning. Add chia seeds, nuts, or a drizzle of honey for added flavor. Savory oats: not a fan of sweet breakfast? Add steamed spinach, a soft-boiled egg, and a sprinkle of herbs for a savory twist that still provides all the digestive benefits. One tip to remember: for maximum effectiveness, stay consistent. The fiber in oatmeal works best when it's part of your daily diet. Think of it as your digestive maintenance meal, gentle, reliable, and nourishing from the inside out. It's also important to stay hydrated when increasing your fiber intake. Fiber pulls water into the intestines, so drinking enough fluids helps the process work smoothly and prevents stool from becoming too hard. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water a day, or more if you're active or live in a warm climate. If you're not used to eating fiber-rich foods, start slowly. Begin with a small serving of oatmeal and gradually increase the portion as your digestive system adjusts. Most people notice improvements in digestion within just a few days. Here's the bottom line: Oatmeal is one of the simplest, most effective ways to support healthy digestion and prevent constipation, especially for older adults. It's affordable, easy to find, and packed with health-boosting nutrients that extend far beyond your gut. If you've tried fiber supplements or laxatives and found them too harsh or inconsistent, give oatmeal a try. A warm bowl each morning might be the missing piece in your digestive routine. Sometimes the best solutions really are the simplest, and in the case of oatmeal, it's a small daily choice that can yield big results over time. Sweet potatoes, delicious and effective. Who knew comfort food could also be your digestive system's best friend? Sweet potatoes. Yes, the delicious, naturally sweet root vegetable you've probably enjoyed during the holidays are one of the most effective and gut-friendly foods you can add to your diet, especially if you're over 60 and dealing with constipation or irregular digestion. What makes sweet potatoes such a digestive powerhouse? It comes down to two key things: fiber and water content. Sweet potatoes are rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which means they help your body in more than one way. The soluble fiber absorbs water and softens stool, while the insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps move things along the digestive tract. This gentle yet effective combination is exactly what the aging digestive system needs. As we age, our digestive systems tend to slow down. Muscles in the colon may not contract as efficiently, dehydration becomes more common, and years of dietary habits begin to catch up. That's where a food like sweet potatoes shines. They provide the natural fuel and hydration your gut needs to stay regular, without relying on synthetic laxatives that can cause dependency or discomfort. Let's take a look at someone who benefited from this simple addition to her diet. Irene, age 71, had struggled with constipation for nearly a decade. She had tried fiber powders, prune juice, and even prescription medications. While some solutions worked temporarily, none gave her consistent relief, and many caused bloating or cramps. Then a friend suggested she try something easier: eating sweet potatoes a few times a week. Skeptical but willing, Irene began adding baked sweet potato to her dinner plate, mashing it into a side dish or roasting slices as a healthy snack. The change was noticeable within days. Irene began having regular, more comfortable bowel movements. Her bloating reduced, her stomach felt lighter, and to her surprise, she had more energy throughout the day. It's amazing how something so simple made such a big difference, she shared. And it's delicious. I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to eat medicine. It's food I genuinely enjoy. That's the beauty of sweet potatoes. They're not only nutritious and effective, they're also easy to prepare, versatile, and affordable. Whether you prefer them baked, roasted, mashed, or even blended into soups or smoothies, they retain their fiber-rich benefits. You don't have to eat them every day to see improvements, either. Just adding them to your meals 2 to 4 times a week can help promote regularity and support better overall gut health. Sweet potatoes are also rich in vitamins and antioxidants, particularly vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, vitamin C, potassium, and manganese. These nutrients support your immune system, reduce inflammation, and aid in muscle and nerve function, important for seniors who are also focused on maintaining strength and mobility. Another advantage: unlike some high-fiber foods that can be rough on the stomach, sweet potatoes are naturally easy to digest. Their soft texture, especially when cooked, makes them ideal for older adults who may have dental concerns or a more sensitive digestive system. Plus, their naturally sweet flavor means you're less likely to need extra sugar or seasoning to make them enjoyable. Want to add sweet potatoes to your routine but aren't sure how? Here are a few simple and tasty ideas. Baked: wash and poke holes in a medium-sized sweet potato, then bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes until tender. Top with a little cinnamon or plain Greek yogurt for added flavor and fiber. Mashed: boil peeled sweet potatoes until soft, then mash with a touch of olive oil or a splash of low-sodium broth. Add herbs like thyme or rosemary for a savory twist. Roasted: cube and toss in olive oil, then roast in the oven until golden. Perfect as a side dish or tossed into a salad. Soup: blend cooked sweet potato with carrots, onion, and vegetable stock for a smooth, nourishing soup that's easy on the stomach. Smoothies: add cooked, chilled sweet potato to a morning smoothie for creaminess, fiber, and natural sweetness. To get the best digestive benefit, Don't forget to drink plenty of water when increasing your fiber intake. Hydration works hand in hand with fiber to help waste move smoothly through the colon. Without enough fluids, even high-fiber foods can make constipation worse. If you've been relying on over-the-counter remedies and finding little relief, it might be time to go back to basics. Sweet potatoes are proof that real whole foods often offer the best solutions without the side effects, cost, or inconvenience of pills and powders. Bottom line, sweet potatoes are a win-win. They're comforting, full of flavor, packed with nutrients, and incredibly effective at supporting digestion. Whether you're already a fan or have never cooked with them before, adding this humble root vegetable to your meals could be the change your digestive system has been waiting for. Give it a try this week. Your gut and taste buds will thank you. Kefir gut healing in a glass. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about kefir. It may not be as widely known as yogurt or oatmeal, but this tangy probiotic-rich fermented drink is one of the most powerful tools for restoring gut health and relieving constipation naturally. And the best part? It does all this without relying on fiber alone. While fiber helps move things along mechanically by bulking up stool and adding moisture, kefir works biologically. It goes deep into your digestive system and starts addressing the root of the problem, your gut microbiome. The microbiome is a vast collection of trillions of bacteria that live in your intestines and play a critical role in how well your digestion functions. When that bacterial balance gets out of sync, something that becomes more common as we age, it can lead to sluggish digestion, bloating, irregularity, and chronic constipation. Kefir steps in to repopulate your gut with beneficial bacteria, helping to crowd out harmful microbes and restore the healthy environment your digestive system needs to function smoothly. Think of it like replanting a neglected garden. When you introduce strong, healthy bacteria into your system through kefir, it encourages balance, reduces inflammation, and supports smoother digestion over time. Let's look at a real example. Stanley, 75, had been dealing with digestive issues for over a decade. He had tried everything: high-fiber diets, over-the-counter laxatives, stool softeners, and herbal teas. Nothing gave him lasting relief. He felt bloated after meals, constipated for days at a time, and always uncomfortable. His doctor suggested trying kefir, a natural probiotic source that could support his gut from the inside out. Stanley wasn't sure what to expect, but he picked up a bottle from the grocery store and began drinking a small glass with breakfast each morning. Within a week, he noticed something surprising. He felt lighter, less bloated, and his bathroom habits started to normalize. For the first time in years, he was having regular, comfortable bowel movements without needing any medications. His energy returned, and he even started sleeping better, which he later learned was another benefit of a healthier gut. So what exactly is kefir? Kefir is a fermented dairy drink, similar to yogurt, but thinner and with more probiotic strains. While yogurt may contain a few types of live cultures, kefir often contains over a dozen, including Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, and Saccharomyces species. These live microorganisms help break down food more efficiently, reduce gas, prevent constipation, and even improve nutrient absorption. And if you're lactose intolerant, don't worry, kefir is usually much easier to digest than milk. The fermentation process breaks down much of the lactose, making it tolerable for many people who can't handle regular dairy. There are also non-dairy versions of kefir, made from coconut milk, almond milk, or even water, available at most grocery stores. Now let's talk about how to incorporate it into your routine. The great thing about kefir is its versatility. You can drink it straight, as a quick and refreshing morning drink. Blend it into smoothies with fruits and greens for a digestive boost. Pour it over cereal or granola in place of milk or yogurt. Mix it into salad dressings or dips for a creamy, tangy flavor. Just start small. About half a cup to 1 cup per day is usually enough for most people. It's best consumed in the morning, when your body can begin the day with a dose of good bacteria and hydration. And as with any probiotic, give your body a few days to adjust. Mild changes in digestion, like more frequent bowel movements, are normal in the beginning and typically settle into a healthier rhythm within a week or two. If you've been relying heavily on laxatives or struggling to maintain regularity despite eating fiber-rich foods, kefir could be the missing piece. By nourishing your gut bacteria and improving digestive function at the microbial level, kefir works from the inside out to support long-term relief, not just temporary results. Plus, kefir comes with additional health benefits. Studies have shown that it may help improve immune function, reduce inflammation, support bone health, thanks to its calcium and vitamin K2 content, and even improve mood and cognitive clarity. Remember, gut health is closely linked to brain health, and many people report feeling more energized and mentally clear after just a few weeks of daily kefir. So if you're over 60 and tired of dealing with constipation, gas, or bloating, why not try something simple, natural, and effective? Kefir is easy to find, affordable, and can fit into almost any lifestyle. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just add a glass of kefir to your daily routine and let the probiotics do their work. Final tip: for the best results, choose unsweetened kefir with active live cultures. Some flavored versions contain added sugars, which can interfere with gut health. Check the label to make sure it says contains live and active cultures. Give it a try for a week or two and see how your body responds. You just might find that this ancient fermented drink holds the secret to smoother digestion and a healthier gut. So let's recap: prunes, chia seeds, oatmeal, sweet potatoes, kefir. These 5 foods aren't just tasty, they're nature's way of helping your digestion work the way it's supposed to. Which one stood out to you the most? Are you already eating any of these or planning to try something new this week? Let me know in the comments below. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And remember, healthy digestion equals better energy, mood, and quality of life. Thanks for watching. The Wise Senior. See you in the next video.